Hey everyone, it's Kim. I actually just filmed this whole 8-minute segment sitting in my car and the volume's not working on it. So I think I might have had my hand too far over the microphone. Alright, so I am sorry I haven't been around lately. I've been battling one sickness after another. But I am out running errands today and thought I would take you along with me. As you can see in the back, I've got a lot of stuff back there because I'm going to be going to my storage unit. But the first thing I'm doing is I'm dropping this package here off at the post office, and it is going to Kim from Blue Cherub. I'm working on a bigger package for her, but this is some stuff that she could use sooner rather than later, so I thought I'd go ahead and send the smaller package out, and then while I finish the big package. Then I'm going to Hobby Lobby, which they actually moved our Hobby Lobby across town into a bigger building, so I'm excited to go check that out. And one thing that I'm doing is I'm purchasing, I don't know if I had talked about planning on doing this, but I'm purchasing all the yarn that I'm going to be using for the next approximately year, plus some extra, this week. So I use a lot of yarn in a year, plus I needed a lot to fill up certain parts of my stash, like colors I couldn't get around here that's not in my stash, or colors I use a lot of. We had the resources to do it with my husband's job, so why not? I wanted to go ahead and do it, and then I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about anything else but polyfill, because I had already bought, all my safety eyes, which I still need to do and show you guys what safety eyes that I got, but I would already have everything that I could ever need, and then some. Because I have a huge stash to begin with, but I've got a lot of colors that I use a lot of. So I needed to replenish some of those. And Hirschner's had a 20% sale this weekend. So I bought, I think, 252. Sorry, Baxter's here with me. I bought 252 skeins of yarn from there. And then I went to Joann's website because they also had 20% off and then $4.99 shipping this weekend. So whatever Red Heart I couldn't get at Hirschner's, I got at Joann's. So both of those are coming in. Then I still need to buy blanket yarn. But what I do with blanket yarn is once a year they do a buy one, get one free sale for about 2 weeks, which makes it $5 a ball. Well, then one of those 2 weeks is usually a 20% off coupon. So it makes it $4. And that's when I usually buy a year's worth there. So I still need to do that, which usually that happens in June. But I know a lot of you have been wanting blanket yarn, so I'll definitely let you know when that sale happens. It's usually only in-store when it happens. They usually do not do it online. So I'm going to do that. So I still need to buy the blanket yarn. But other than that, I'm going to buy the yarn at Hobby Lobby today that I'm going to need, which I don't use too much Hobby Lobby yarn, but there is some variegateds that I want. And I do need some more of the rainbow colors in case I need it for my blanket, because I do believe I'll need a third one for each of them. So I'm going to go buy that today. And then I need to go to my storage unit too. Now, I don't think I've explained this, my living situation, but if my mother is in kidney failure. So at night, she does dialysis at home. And this started back last summer. Well, it's great because she's able to still work, but it's, it takes a toll on everything. So to help her and my dad out, I moved in for a few months to help take a load off them. And so now me and my husband are buying a house in the next couple months. We're in the finalization of the home loan process. So currently, most of my belongings are in 2 storage units. One in the town I used to live in, and one down the street from my house. My yarn stash, because it is way too big to ever be in the home that I live in now with my parents, most of it is in the storage unit down the street from my house. And with all this new yarn coming, I need to organize what's in there to fit the new stuff. So, because I don't even want to think of how much is already there, let alone how much is coming. So, with that, I'm going to go and put some yarn back in my storage unit, and I've got more plastic tubs and stuff that are organized in. One day I might show you guys the whole thing. But when we move in a couple months, I'll be able to actually have my yarn stash out again and enjoy, you know, looking at it and being inspired by it. But for now, the key is that it stays safe and clean and together, and that's easier to do in plastic containers. So while it's not as much fun to look at, it works better for the current situation. So that is the plan for today. I'm going to run into the post office right now. I need to get Baxter's vest put on. I'm going to ship this out to Kim, and then we're heading to Hobby Lobby. I will see you all there. Hey everyone, I just got done at Hobby Lobby, and it's really cool what they did. They took our old Sears store, and half of it is now Hobby Lobby, and the other half is going to be Home Goods. And it's a lot bigger. It's cleaner, it's nicer, because Hobby Lobby was a very old building that they had initially put it in. So it's very nice. Everything's a lot more spread out. Like, the aisles aren't as crowded as the other one was. So I wound up getting a lot of yarn. I got, I think, like 42 skeins. I would show what I got, but I don't know how to do that in the car without, because they're in two big giant bags. But also got a couple of remnants of, sorry, I got distracted by a load on my phone. I got a couple remnants of fleece as well. So I got those. Wound up getting about 20 less skeins than I had planned on. But this would be my last of the Hobby Lobby yarn, unless I buy something specifically for a giveaway or something to send as a gift. But as far as my personal yarn, this is my last purchase at Hobby Lobby for the next 12 months in yarn. We'll see how I do on that. By saying it, it kind of helps hold me accountable. So, we'll see how that goes. 'Cause I don't use a lot of Hobby Lobby yarn, but I do love a lot of their variegateds. Well, this one's really pretty. I love a lot of their variegateds, so I got quite a few of them. This is Peacock Tails. Super pretty. So, the only thing I do regret is I got this one. It's the wool blue and it's sparkly. I got quite a few sparkle yarns. I already got some, but I had gotten some more. But this is the main color of a couple local schools. So if I make hats with them, I might regret only getting one of those. But we'll see. But I like using the sparkle yarn for, like unicorn stuff. So I had gotten a purple version because our local college colors are purple and gold. But I also have Hirschner's sparkly purple yarn, and I've got more of that coming, so I should be fine with that. But I do kind of wish I would have gotten more blue. But if I wind up using it, selling it, and needing more, then I can justify, you know, buying a couple skeins. But I've actually got to use it first. I don't even think I want to count how many skeins of yarn I have, but we'll see. But I just got a whole bunch of random. I got more of the colors I'm using for the blanket, and lots of, whatchamacallit. My lens is kind of dirty. Here, let me wipe my lens off real quick. Hold on a sec. There we go. Ooh, much better. Sorry about that. It's about to start raining here, so my light is kind of going crazy, but I got this one too, which is super pretty. This one is Fruit Punch. Another reason I regret only getting one of these is this one was still marked at $3.99. It's backwards for you, but it was still marked at $3.99. It was only one of two skeins that was still marked at $3.99. Everything else was, of course, had moved to $4.99 a couple months ago. So that was one of the last couple skeins that they had that was at the $3.99 mark. So I do kind of regret not getting more. Of course, this week, all the yarn at Hobby Lobby is 30% off as well. So I'm done with that. I need to go to my storage unit, but I'm probably going to wait till after I go home and film what I got. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to film a video showcasing some of the stuff I've done. I've not gotten much done, but I'm looking at every Friday doing a kind of a catch-up at the end of the week of what's gotten done for that week. That's my goal is, you know, as far as at least one video in the week for that. If you guys want to see it, I'll show, you know, what I got at Hirschner's, what I got at Joann's and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not, what's what I'm looking for? It's not, you know, showing off any of that. This is, you know, obviously I bought it with our own funds. It is yarn that gets used. And I do give away and donate a lot of yarn a year. I've sent probably 10 packages in the last few weeks just of sending yarn to people that, you know, don't have enough. So I like having a nice selection that I can go pull from for that too. So I will see you all soon, and we'll be showing you guys what I got at Hobby Lobby. Hey everyone, I am back. And I've got my Hobby Lobby stuff sitting here, so I thought I'd go ahead and show you real quick before I go to my storage unit. As I said earlier, I'd gotten, I think, 42 skeins. So I'm going to try to show you everything. Nothing is sorted. But, let's see. Hopefully I can find the matching skeins for most of these so I don't have to show everything multiple times. But this is the first one that I got. All of these are the I Love This yarn. They're all number 4 weight. The variegated is 5 ounces and 252 yards, 230 meters. So there's this one. Sorry, my camera's on the opposite side of where I'm used to it. This one is called Herb Garden. It's got some beautiful greens and blues. The color is actually coming up quite accurate on my viewfinder. So there's that one. I picked up 2 of these. I showed this one earlier with the sparkle in it. This is the Royalty. So it's the royal blue, but it's got the sparkle in it. And this one is also 5 ounces. It's 97% acrylic, 3% metallic polyester. So I'll definitely be making maybe unicorns, maybe hats with these. I like to use them as like the bottom of unicorns' legs and feet. So let's see. I also picked up one of these. Sorry. This is the Peacock, which is like the Peacock, which I'll show you in a minute, but it also has the sparkle through it, which is really pretty. So I picked up one of those. The sparkle ones I only picked up, I think, one of each, of most of them. Some I didn't pick up any because I already had plenty of that type of a yarn. The next one I have is this one, and this one is called Peacock Tails. I showed you this one earlier. Purples and greens and blues. Very pretty. So that's Peacock Tails. Next one I've got down here is this one right here. And this one is called Sunset. And again, I have 2 of these. This one's Sunset. And then I picked up, these are 2 separate ones, sorry about that. Trying to find the second one that goes with this one. No, Alright. Well, I've only found one of these so far. This is Paint Party. This one is called Paint Party. I'll show you from that side. Super cute. Next, and I picked up 2 paint parties as well. This next one is called Shocking Violet. This one is Shocking Violet. I'm sorry for the crinkling in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. I picked up 2 of these as well. This one is Fruit Punch, which is one of my favorites. Fruit Punch. And I picked up the Coral Sparkle Metallic. This one has a very diluted sparkle to it. This matches the coral color. And I only picked up one of those. And this is the Tropical Pink, which I do have a couple of these, but I do like mixing it with the Peacock. So this is another one of Tropical Pink, and I picked up, I believe, 2 of these as well. Let me put these back in the bag here. Again, I'm sorry if the crinkling is loud. That is all from that bag. And then, from this other bag, I have another one of the Tropical Pinks. And then, sorry, everything's falling down around me here. Alright. I picked up one of these. This is more off-white than it is coming up. There we go. This light is kind of bright coming in these windows. But I have a lot of white with sparkly, with silver yarn in it. Or I have white with like a light crystal, like it's in the cool. But I like this one because it's kind of an ivory color. It's kind of almost an off-white. But it has the gold through it, so I thought that would be really cute. Specifically like unicorn horns or as a additive to something. This is another one with the light yarn. This is called Blush Sprinkle. This is a really light color, light peachy color. But it has the light, really light sprinkle through it. I'm not even sure if that's going to there you go. The light sparkle is always a fun additive if you don't want it to be too glittery. Then, I was picking up more yarn for the rainbow blanket I'm working on. So, I didn't want to run out because, as I've said, this is the last yarn purchases I'm making for the next, hopefully, 12 months. So, I wanted to make sure I had plenty, plus I wanted a little bit extra in case I decided to do something else with it. So, I picked up 2 more of the yellow. And their standard colors, the non-variegated, non-sparkle, are 7 ounces. So I picked up a yellow, which this is actually brighter than it's coming up in the viewfinder, but got yellow. Also picked up 2 of the orange. I know this is coming up very red, but this is orange. And this is red. So I picked up 2 oranges, 2 reds. Then I picked up 2 of the purple. And this purple is called Grape. I love the yarn because it's so soft compared to the other yarns I work with. But I've used the other yarns from other stuff, so it doesn't really bother me either way. Then I picked up 2 of the green, and the green is called Jelly Bean. Picked up 2 more greens. Here's the other Fruit Punch that I had. Then there is Instant Classic, and I picked up 2 of these as well. This one's really pretty. I really like this one. Most of these variegates I actually don't have. The variegates that I use the most from there I didn't buy because I already had several. But most of these variegates I actually do not even have at all. This is Daydreamy. So it's got purples and greens and blues and pinks in it. It's really pretty. I picked up 2 of the royal blue for my blanket. So I've got some falling on the floor here. Let me move these over. Alright. My other instant classic. I also got the lavender sparkle, which again is the one that has the light sparkle in it. Not the bright silver, but just the light, almost bluish sparkle to it. And then I picked up 2 of these, which I found very interesting. This is called Sea Muse. And this is a lot like the speckled yarn that I use from there. Except for the base, instead of being more of a white, is a blue. So the rest of it looks very similar to what I usually use. So this one's called Sea Muse. So I picked up 2 of those. And then this one is Paint Party again. I think I've already shown one of the paint parties. There's the other one. And then a couple more that I got in here. I picked up the Grapette, which is the sparkly purple. As I said, the local college around here's colors are purple and gold. So sparkly hats sell really good around that time for football season. But I do have a lot of purple, both here and coming, that's got sparkle from Hirschner's. But this is considerably softer, but I do like them both. So I've got this, which is Grapette. And then I've got 2 skeins of Peacock, which I mix this a lot with the Tropical Pink. And it's really pretty together. I make unicorn hats out of the 2 of those together. And then I think that is it for yarn. Let me grab out the fabric I got real quick. Again, I'm sorry if it's too much crinkling. Just digging through here to make sure I showed every color that I got. Alright, so most of those I got 2 of, except for the sparkles. I got 1 of each of those. For a total of 42 skeins. In the remnants department, they had the Minky Dot fabric in the black. So I thought this would be cute for some animals. So I picked it up. It was $5.84 and it's 3/4 of a yard. So I picked that up. And then I also got this white fleece that was 1 yard. And it was $5.39. Because you can't go on with white fleece. It's an easy thing to match to. So I picked up white. So that's what I got at Hobby Lobby. Not too terrible. I actually came out with quite a bit less than I expected to. But when I saw the colors in person, they just didn't look like they did online. And so I just didn't get them. But this fills up all the gaps for all the I Love This yarn that I need. I've got my purchase from Joann's coming, which is only, because you have to buy them in Red Heart in sets of 3 from them. So it's only, I believe, 11 colors coming from there. And then I got my order from Hirschner's that I placed. It'll probably take them a few days because I did a big order from them last year, which was smaller than the one I did this year, but still it was substantial, and it took them over a week to ship it to me. So we'll see how fast that gets here. Then I still need to get the various rainbow speckled yarns, and they also have some new versions. The rainbow confetti, the cupcake confetti that I get from Joann's, from Big Twist. They also have a couple more versions that I want to get this year. They weren't on sale, so I didn't order them yet. But I need to get them, and then the blanket yarn when they go on sale. And that should be it. I do plan on, when I go get the blanket yarn, getting a ton more fleece, because Joann's has a lot better selection than Hobby Lobby. But aside from that, that should be it. I'm done with my safety eyes. If anything with safety eyes, I think I might need more 15mm, but I would show you that, but that's would make this a very long video. So I'll tack that on to Friday's video when I do a catch-up of all the stuff I've made. Other than that, I think that's about it. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you all for subscribing, even when I've not been placing videos. You all are wonderful. I am going to be filming the giveaway video. Hopefully tomorrow is my goal. One thing you guys will, hopefully, if you don't know already, will learn that I have the best intentions. My body just doesn't always keep up with what I'm wanting to do, so I'll do the best I can to get things as fast as I can done for you. But that's it for now. I'm going to go put this stuff in my storage unit. Go take the stuff out of my car to my storage unit. I've got several more tubs of yarn that I need to take over there. And I need to get all that organized this week so that I am ready for the packages when they get here from Hirschner's. Because they've got to go somewhere. They definitely do. So I will see you all in the giveaway video. And until then, bye.